Okay, so it's 20 after 6 at night. I've already eaten and did the dishes and all those kinds of things. And I'm about to. Did we do this yesterday? I think we did do this yesterday, didn't we? Just let me get a bit of a. Let's go get coffee here first. Coffee. Okay. I'm about to hop into bed here. Just as I did the other day. And the day before that. And dot dot dot. I've noticed that the heat has been on all day today, which is good. I don't know if I'm going to have to open the windows again tonight. I certainly hope not. It's cold enough that I'm going to give it a little bit of time. But I mean, I'm not going to. I've been over this. I'm not going to sit here with a headache. If the smell gets bad, the windows are going to open. As I've stated repeatedly, I think there's more than enough evidence that suggests that the dumbass upstairs keeps turning his heat off, and he keeps every time he turns the heat off, the basement fills up with gas. So I have to open the windows in order to. Like, he won't turn the heat on unless it's like close to freezing or something. I don't know what the temperature cutoff is, but I almost have to wonder if he almost like is trying to avoid using the heat for some like psychological or ideological reason or something, trying to like prove that he's hardcore enough to avoid the heat or some other stupid reason like that, right? So, but whatever it is, I'm hoping that it was cold enough today that he just turns the fucking heat on. If it's not, then it's gonna freeze. I'm gonna have to freeze him out again. I got very close last night to finishing up to the end of 2015. Very close. I think it's December 26th. I stopped right before I finished because I realized that there were posts that I posted to the wrong date. And when you do that and then change the date, the hyperlink has the wrong date attached to it, which I didn't want. So I had to go through and check all of the posts. It was relatively quick. I mean, it was ended up being like 1,500 posts or something. But I mean, at this, I just had to check the timestamp, right? So check like 1,500 timestamps, and I changed like 5 or 6 of them or something, right? But I guess it took me something like an hour. If it wasn't for that, I would have finished last night. I fell asleep. I guess it was around like 5:30 or so, and I was up a little earlier today. It was close to noon. So it took a few hours to warm the place up. I mean, because it is cold out. It took a few hours to warm the place up, and then got something to eat, and now I'm back where I was. So I'm not going to clean today. We're going to do this one more day, and then I'm going to clean tomorrow, and then get ready to go to the show on Sunday night. I'm a little apprehensive about possible border issues. Not because there are any, but I'm reading reports about like people getting stopped by border security because their friend went to Iran 6 years ago or something. Just like crazy stuff like that. So, I guess what we're going to find out is whether or not they have a file on me. Because if they have a file on me, they might stop me. I can state with almost absolute certainty that there's a file for Canadian intelligence, that the Canadian people have a file on me. Like, I have no question at all that that's the case. But the question of whether American intelligence has any information on me is another thing altogether. I haven't had any issues so far. Um, and I don't really. I mean, if they had a file on me, it's just going to be like political dissident runs her mouth off. Like, um, that likes to argue on the internet. But I mean, I could see why it might be of interest, just because my views are not orthodox. So we're gonna find that out on Sunday. I'm a little apprehensive, but I'm gonna have to figure it out one way or another, right? Like, it's something I'm gonna have to know, whether I go tomorrow or I go in 2 weeks. Um, it's something I'm gonna have to deal with eventually. So thank God I haven't done anything that they could catch me for or lock me up for. But and I mean, I got an expedited border clearance. You think that if they were really that upset, they wouldn't have given me an expedited border clearance, right? So, um, anyways, we'll have to wait that out and see where it goes. For tonight, I'm just really focused on this, and hoping I don't need to open the windows, but we'll find out. Once again, as I stated yesterday, if there was no more vlog, then chances are everything went well, and I just spent the night building the page up until early in the morning, fell asleep, and got up, started cleaning. If there was more vlog, then I'm no doubt pointing out that I'm freezing myself out, and retard upstairs out, because I don't even know, like I said, I'm pretty sure I understand the psychology. It's something along the lines of like, I was hot once, so therefore, like, you walked down here once and it was warm, so therefore it's always warm downstairs, right? No matter what. Despite the like, I have actually explained to the previous property owner that I actually like to take the temperature up and down, right? So I don't like a static temperature. I like the temperature to fluctuate. But you also got to wonder if it's kind of like, it's like his thing that he wants it cold, right? It's like his identity. Because retards are like that, right? The way that they like attach themselves to their like special things. And when you're up against something like that, then like there's nothing you can, like, even freezing him out. It's just like he's toughing it out because that's his thing, and he's got to prove it, right? Why can't his thing be losing weight, going to the gym? That would be a much better thing, you'd think. Anyways, like I say, if this is it, then all went well. But if there was more vlog, then Achtung.